Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost, and on this channel we're talking about the multi-dimensional approach to rapidly and radically healing and transforming during and after narcissistic abuse. And this video is about narcissists always justify their behavior by doing this, right? So what is it? Blame shifting and making you the problem, right? Gaslighting you into thinking that what happened didn't happen and that somehow their behavior is your fault. Yeah? It's not just narcissists who will do this, but narcissists will always do this, right? They will not take accountability and responsibility for their behavior, and they will always make themselves the victim or the hero of the story, right? They're either the one that's done so much for you that you should be eternally grateful for, or they're the victim of your bad behavior. Yeah, you might have acted out, you might have said things I did so out of character, done things out of character, right? They won't look at what made you act so out of character, right? So at your wit's end, right? They will blame you for the behavior rather than what caused that behavior. What is blame shifting? Blame shifting is just putting the blame for everything onto you. Right? If they've cheated on you, then you've done something to make them do that. Yeah? If they've lied to you, it's because you're difficult. If they haven't honored your emotions, it's because you're too sensitive, right? You are the problem, according to them. And the challenge with being with someone like this is that over time, this erodes our self-esteem, right? We think we are the problem, not them. I thought for most of my life dealing with my parents, it must be me, because it's so unnatural for parents not to love their children. Then the problem must be me. So I tried harder. Yeah. I became a chronic people pleaser. I tried to be the perfect child. It didn't make me see that actually their behavior was really badly distorted, you know, really wrong. I thought the problem was me, and they were brainwashing me into believing that. Yeah. Because they never took accountability or responsibility for what they did to me. So it was me, or it was me not understanding, or it was for my own good, or it was, you know, I couldn't trust myself. Was something my dad used to say to me all the time. You can't trust yourself. You can't trust yourself. Why? Well, because if I trusted myself, then I would trust that what he was doing was wrong. Yeah. So I had to be wrong. He distorted my sense of reality, that what was happening wasn't happening. And it was always brushed under the carpet, right? There's no resolution. There's no closure with a narcissist. They never talk about their part in things or what they've done to you. If they've done something awful, they'll say, that's in the past. I don't want to dwell on the negative, right? Think of all the good things I do. Things like that totally dismiss, right, what's actually happened. So you get no closure, you get no resolution. Narcissists do not want resolution. They do not want joy and harmony. They want you trauma bonded to them. So if you're thinking you're the problem, if you're feeling a lot of guilt and shame over some of the things you might have done in reaction to them, if you're completely confused, by the way, if you are completely confused in a relationship, you're generally with a narcissist, or at least a very toxic person. Confusion is the realm of the narcissist, right? We can't understand why they're responding in a certain way until we really understand what a narcissist is and how they behave. Yeah. So again, when we're an empathetic person, when we're someone who does take responsibility and want to improve ourselves and improve our relationships, we do look at ourselves, which is a healthy thing to do. Apart from in this dynamic, you might be someone who's been brainwashed to look at yourself too much, so you don't actually look at the real problem, which is them. Yeah. Narcissists normalize terrible behavior. They normalize eroding your self-esteem. They normalize putting you down. They normalize devaluing you, right? And this does affect us subconsciously. This gets into our brains, right? And for a lot of us, it pushes us to try harder. Yeah, many of us have made excuses for these people because we don't understand why they're acting in certain ways, and they're brainwashing us into believing it's our fault. Yeah. So we make excuses for them because they will convince you that it's to do with you. You're the problem. You're the reason they act out in certain ways. So please know, if you're dealing with a narcissist, the problem is not you. It is them. And you can pull your hair out trying to understand rectify, get resolution, get closure on certain things, talk things through. They don't care. They love the game. They love spinning you around in circles on the merry-go-round. Narcissists that agree to go to therapy get off on manipulating the therapist so often, right? And they love just keeping you in the confusion, keeping you in the argument, keeping you in the trauma bonding energies, right? Which is like that confusion, that, you know, exasperation of trying to get them to see your point of view. Narcissist is not interested in your point of view. They're interested in getting their own way, right? So I hope you like this video. Please keep liking, subscribing and sharing. Lots of love. I'm so happy and grateful that you're here, and I'll speak to you soon.